And with Western Tuesday behind us, we're able to see that while it proved to be a successful day for the underdogs on both sides of the aisle, there are some other things to look at. On the Republican side, Senator Ted Cruz did beat out Donald Trump in Utah by a wide margin, sweeping all 40 delegates. But still, Trump's win in Arizona helped him maintain a significant lead in the delegate count over his party rivals. One America's Jennifer Franco has a preview of what is next for Trump, Cruz, and Kasich.
The term March Madness is certainly one that applies to the 2016 presidential race this month, but White House hopefuls won't catch a break in April either. More than 300 delegates will be at stake next month when 7 states hold their primaries.
People love me, and you know what? I've been very successful. Everybody loves me.
In terms of math, Donald Trump is leading the pack in delegates with 739 to his name. However, he needs to win 53% of the remaining 944 delegates to clinch the nomination. Senator Ted Cruz faces an uphill battle heading into the next round of contests. Even after securing 468 delegates thus far, the Texas senator still needs to lock in 83% of all remaining delegates to win the nomination outright. While Trump and Cruz have both nabbed victories in most of the contests thus far, John Kasich has seen his support slide. Ted Cruz noted Kasich is mathematically unable to win the nomination without a brokered convention.
If you're not able to win primaries, if you're not amassing enough delegates to get the nominee, I think every candidate has to reflect, has to meet with their team and say, do we have a path?
Kasich has lost endorsements from fellow Republicans to Cruz and Trump. And although Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker hasn't endorsed a candidate yet, he has alluded to throwing his weight behind Cruz. But despite calls to drop out, Kasich says he's not going anywhere.
We're going to do fine here. I'm not going to predict we're going to win here. But when we get to Pennsylvania, we get to New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, let me tell you, I drop out, Donald Trump is absolutely going to be the nominee.
Both Kasich and Cruz held campaign events in Wisconsin Wednesday, ahead of the state's April 5th primary, when 42 delegates will be up for grabs in the winner-take-all contest. It's interesting to note, Trump led in the most recent poll there, but with only 30%. After Wisconsin comes an even bigger prize, New York, and its 95 delegates on the 19th. An average of polls in the Empire State shows Trump maintaining a double-digit lead over his rivals, which isn't surprising given his homegrown advantage. If Trump wins more than 50% of the vote, he wins all delegates. And it'll be interesting to see if Cruz's comments on New York values will hurt him.
You know, I think most people know exactly what New York values are.
I am from New York.
Well, you're from New York, so
yeah.
You might not. But I promise you, in the state of South Carolina, they do.
Now, the question for Trump remains whether he can reach the 1,237 delegates needed to clinch the nomination. Kasich and Cruz will look to slow down Trump. But with Kasich losing steam, April could turn this three-way race into a two-person contest. For One American News, I'm Jennifer Franco.